Hello and welcome to the Titus Timeout podcast. I'm Jenny Abney-Civi, and today I'm going to continue the underfloor diffuser theme from last week and talk about the Titus TAF-R swirl diffusers. So I mentioned last week that the majority of the UFAD system would probably use round swirl diffusers to handle the occupant spaces. There's a whole podcast on UFAD systems, but let's do a quick refresher. The UFAD system uses a pressurized underfloor plenum to supply the occupant zone above. The idea behind the UFAD system is that you only want to provide comfort to where the occupants are. That means you want to cool the bottom maybe 4 or 5 feet of the space and not the top of the room where no one is. But since the air is coming in at people's feet, you want to make sure that the 65-degree supply air is well mixed with the room air as it leaves the diffuser face so that it's slowed down to 40 feet per minute as close to the diffuser face as possible. Because if the air isn't about 75 degrees and 40 feet per minute, you'll be outside the ASHRAE 55 recommendations for comfort. Okay, so let's make a little room and look at how the TAFR swirl diffuser works. The diffuser is made up of a grill face and a mounting ring, and then a damper basket assembly. So it would sit in the floor like this, so these would be your floor tiles of your raised floor system, and the diffuser would sit with its basket in the plenum. There are 2 types of baskets depending on which model you get, and they can be manually or automatically operated, but the concept is the same. In one version you'll have slots that kind of align in an inner basket and an outer basket, and you rotate the inner basket and that opens and closes the slots to open and close the damper. And in another version you have a threaded rod that drives the inner basket up and down, and then the outer basket has slots and that allows more or less air in. The TAFR face has a special swirl design that makes the air swirl when it leaves the diffuser. This swirling motion causes induction that brings in room air, mixes it with the supply air to warm it up and slow it down so you can get to 75 degrees and 40 feet per minute. The space that it takes to get to 40 feet per minute and 75 degrees is called the clear zone, so you don't want to put your occupants inside the clear zone. So like for our TAFR, this is about 1 foot from center line to get you to 40 feet per minute. So if you imagine a circle around the diffuser that's 1 foot off a center line, that would be the area that you can't sit in. So there'd be about a 2-foot circle that you would want to keep your occupants out of. Now this is important because it determines where your people can sit near the diffuser. So if the diffuser needed 2 feet, you'd get this bigger circle about 4 feet away from the diffuser, and you would lose occupiable space in the office. The other thing we wanted was not to break the stratification layer. We wanted to only cool the bottom 4 to 5 feet of the space. So if you look at it from the side view, this is about what the throw pattern would look like. It would come up and around, but it would stay under about 3 to 4 feet so that you don't go all the way to the ceiling. So that's the TAFR diffuser. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, and thanks for taking the time out with us.